So what's the big emergency? Someone die or something?
Your guess?
Look, it's Othello. So what does that have to do with me?
You're Freddy's pet project.
What are you thinking?
You can fight back. Look, if...
And Pete, wait!
What?
We have a date tonight.
Thank you to everyone who came out and represented 2K-TV on 2K-TV Tuesday.
It was awesome. The community showed up and showed out, rocking their 2K-TV gear. Some of you even had the chance to take on the 2K-TV team.
I know I got some wins, Alexis, but enough about me. We would like to wrap up by naming our 2K-TV Tuesday MVP. And the MVP is... It's Saucy. Congratulations.
If you missed out on...
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Royce O'Neal is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Johnson, then it's MP, and it's Bridges in at the 2. And here's Dallas. On the wing, Irving. The 3. Claxton with a rebound. Here's Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
First team foul.
Here's Doncic. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Hardaway finds Irving. Here's Doncic. Oh, MP with a block. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Now here's Hardaway. 14 points his last outing. Count it.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Brooklyn with the ball.
Well, you know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. making a name for himself. Another outstanding shooter that this league has developed.
The ball's knocked loose. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Outside Johnson. Knocks it down from distance. Clark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He makes threes, he knocks down free throws, and it really doesn't matter where he's getting his shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball.
Now here's Bridges. With the fadeaway. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Charity stripe shot. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Hardaway's got his second bucket on the night.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Here's MP. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Here's O'Neal. Nice move. Wood grabs the board. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And here's Doncic outside. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
You know, the moment Luka gets loose now, his shot is off. Great quick release for the big guy.
MP against Doncic. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Claxton. Back to O'Neal. And there's a 3-second violation. A different look for Dallas. Brooklyn trailing. Dwight Powell out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Christian Wood. Then it's Hardy. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
It is. No reason to back off from giving him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
That free throw misses. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
So it's Brooklyn now. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Back to MP. The shot, no good. Good D by Doncic. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 56% today. Hardaway, no good. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. From deep, Johnson. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact. That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet. Something to keep an eye on.
And the Mavericks making a change here. McGee's checked in. And a change for the Nets. Bridges is checked in. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 6. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got 5 points.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball. Ryan?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Johnson. He has 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And he sinks the second. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them. And, guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
It's Bridges on the wing. Banked it in off the glass. Bridges has gotten his second bucket.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
The Mavericks leading. Outside Hardaway. Here's Hardy. He's guarded by Bridges. 2 points. That one goes. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's MP. Low block shot. That shot, no good. Great D that time from McGee. For Dallas, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Hardy. He picked up 15 in their last win against Toronto.
And he gave them headaches with his defense. Constant activity at that end with 4 steals to show for it.
Now here's Johnson. They trail by 11. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Simmons is... And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 18. And we'll be right back.
27.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal is out there with Johnson. Then it's MP, and it's Bridges in a 2-guard. Wood misses. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. MP, the pass to Bridges. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season. That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
Wood finds Doncic. And McGee with the stuff.
This kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
MP against Doncic. MP shot is off. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Substitution
Look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Woods checked in for the Mavericks. And they go to the... And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
Oh, man.
I told you we'd have a good time.
This was great. This was great.
Good.
Hey, I'm sorry for blowing up on you the other day. This is just, it's really hard for me to deal with. It's too much at times.
I know, but you don't have to figure it out alone. You've got a whole team just here to support you.
There's nothing to figure out, though. Like, we go wherever they send me. That's how this league works.
You're serious?
Mila, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm on my rookie contract. We can literally go wherever they send me.
Unless you fight.
Well, like Ricky said.
No, not like Ricky said. Ricky and Ashley want you to wage war in the press. I just want you to be you.
Yeah, well, me being me is what got me here.
No, I want you to be the best version of you on the court. Make it impossible for Othello to trade you without looking like a fool.
What do you think I'm doing? Giving half effort? Mila, I am working myself to the bone right now.
I know. I think it's time to work a little harder. The MP that I fell in love with would not just roll over and give up like this.
I'm not giving up. That's not what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay.
Be without fear in the face of your enemies. Be brave and upright, that God may love thee.
Net!
Hey, man. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. Nah, we good. Let's ball. Hey, yo, right here, right here. Y'all ready to lose?
Head in the game.
Hey, right here. Let's get it.
Get your mind right.
See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You could do better than that. Box up!
Get your mind right.
Again. Just like that. Keep it going. Get the next one.
Let's go!
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Let's get the start already.
Shot! Man, I can't even watch this.
Hey, right here.
Now we're rolling.
Let's go. Get up. We good.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man.
We can roll. We'll show you. Hey.
Come on, focus.
Shot.
Let's go.
Great game.
Double-digit
Danny
deficit,
Danny deficit.
For these.
Glad they're having a good time.
Double-digit deficit, Danny.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV, and for the first time in a long time, we are back in the studio.
That's right, and since the 2023 NBA Finals have been on, it's basketball everywhere, we thought, hey, instead of doing a sim of the 2023 NBA Finals, why not have Danny back on the show?
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So the New York starting five, we've got Jalen Brunson. Obi Toppin out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's quickly in at the shooting guard position. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Brunson against MP. Brunson kicks to Toppin. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Toppin's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Knicks. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a three-point game. Brunson against MP. Robinson with the block. They retain possession. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
On the wing, Johnson. Nets passing it around. Here's MP. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Now Barrett turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Feeds away, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Quickly finds Barrett. Over O'Neal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Both good from the line that time. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Now Barrett, after the missed 3 from MP. Shoots over Bridges, and too long on the shot. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Bridges. Then for the Knicks, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Barrett. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Clock at 4. Another shot. Rose, no good. The Nets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Dinwiddie, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a great scorer, being used off the bench more and more. He has a great game to be a sixth man.
First free throw is good.
Substitutions on the court.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. To the wing right side. To the middle. Stolen by Brunson. And the foul called on MP.
69.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Toppin. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Knicks trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. Here's Toppin in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Brunson, got a piece of it.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end. Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's MP. Here's Claxton, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Brunson, no good. And, well, over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
There's a check in for Royce O'Neal. So for New York, their last game, a win against the Timberwolves at Target Center. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
So for the Nets, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for... And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Knicks up 2. And don't go away.
38. Your next U15 team. You're next.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Johnson is out there with O'Neal. Then it's MP. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the deal for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. The pass to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.